very special for me to be a part of this event, because not only is it my first as an author, but there's nothing in this world I love more than birds, and my admiration and respect for Emily Williamson and the co-founding women of the RSPP is immense. When I was in my mid-20s, I followed my husband and his work to the rural grasslands of Ghana in the middle of nowhere. And without a job or purpose of my own, my life wasn't dissimilar to many Victorian women, including Emily Williamson. I had a lot of time on my hands, went a little bit mad, and found my purpose through watching nature. Especially the birds, I became completely enthralled by, learning the different species, their calls and routines. And while many women before me went on to make epic contributions to society, activism, botanical exploration, I saved one bird. I found a fledgling mannequin finch on the ground after a storm in his nest, abandoned by his flock. And I knew that if I didn't try and help him, he would definitely die. Normally online you go and find advice and it says do not attempt, take to your nearest rescue centre. But for me that was 3,000 miles away in England, so I didn't have that opportunity. So the odds were always stacked against us. I had no idea how to look after the bird, but I knew I had to try. So I embarked on what turned out to be 3 months with this bird. And he was extremely clingy. He would freak out if I went anywhere on my own, so I got used to having this feathered friend living on my body. He would sleep in my hand, he would make nests out of my hair, and he would call to me. He would tell me when he was hungry, when he was tired, when he was scared. And I got to know his calls and would talk back. And not only was this incredibly endearing, but the communication that we had was vital, because I learnt that as a flock bird, his only chance of surviving in the wild would be through me taking him out every day to the grasslands and stalking his family so that he could learn how to be a finch by observing his elders around him and the survival techniques that they have. Because everything wants to kill a little tiny finch in wild Africa. So I took him out every day and I got to know all the different risks that the finches face, from the cobras to the raptors and the thunderstorms. And remarkably, after 3 months and 1,000 hours together, he did fly free. His life is proof that one person can make a difference, no matter how small. Many people since have asked me why I bothered and how I managed to succeed. And although there are many factors to the answer to that question, including a healthy dose of dumb luck, there is an essence of truth that lies at the core of that answer that I think maybe was also the drive for Emily Williamson's ambition to save all the birds. So I'm going to read an extract from Fledgling that answers that question of why I bothered and how I did manage to succeed. Caring was a thing with teeth and nails that sunk and gripped. Something made from light to fight darkness that, if tested, could burst into flames because it was founded on the instinct to protect, surely the strongest instinct of all. As I cradled the finch, I felt like I was going to war, a mute, small war no bigger than the fledgling. It was just me and him, locked together in a pact in which there were no boundaries or distinctions, only one aim, liberty.